Greetings from sunny South Central Los Angeles. My name is Mark, and I am a codependent narcissist. Um, in our reality, the reality that we live in, it's really all about intent. It's not so much the what we do; it's really more the why we do it, and that seems to be a fundamental rule to this virtual reality that we reside in. Um, kind of the idea of we live in a virtual reality is written in the My Big Toe trilogy of books written by physicist Tom Campbell, where he really makes a rational argument about why we actually live in a virtual reality. And kind of the only two fundamentals he presupposes are initial condition and evolution. We already know the initial condition as the Big Bang, and evolution through Darwinism, through Darwin. So I'll get to more of Tom Campbell in much more detail in later episodes, but that's kind of where I get all my information. It's very rational about why we actually live in this virtual reality, and if you believe that, then believe that it's all about intent. Or actually, don't believe that. Go figure it out yourself. But one of the rules really seems to be about intent, and it's not what we do; it's why we do it. And that's because that we are consciousness, like our thoughts. We think they come from our brain, but it's really because we are consciousness. We are playing these avatar bodies. So we really can't lie to ourselves because we're our higher selves. So deep down, we know exactly what the fuck we're doing. Even though, like most of the time, we're lying to ourselves, homie. We're always lying to ourselves. And then we kind of like rationalize our decisions. But that's not really how we operate all the time. I know this because I am codependent. I chased a woman around the world for what I thought was love. I was in Europe twice. I was in Asia for 3 months. And I thought it was love. I really did. And Tom Campbell discussed that most people think they're in love, but they're really in need. And when we're in need, we just need people to validate us. We need people to meet our needs. But our needs change. So when our needs change, the dynamic of the relationship changes. And that's kind of one of the main reasons how you know that you are not in love. You are so in need. So in need, man. So that was a tough thing to admit to myself. To accept what it was, to accept that I was a codependent narcissist. And but that's what we do. We search until we understand ourselves and our sense of self. We don't know we have it because that got shut down a long time ago, like when I were kids. And we don't know anything else. So we're searching everywhere for that sense of self, not knowing that is actually inside of us. And finally, when you accept everything and you admit to yourself, everything is in like this whole new light. Really showed me how out of touch I was from self, from my true self, from any sort of awareness of self. And suckers, man, in this lifetime, I'm going all the way. Like, I'm going all the way in this one. I don't care. I just feel so passionate about trying to reach my highest potential. I think that's totally the highest calling you can possibly figure out, is really figuring out your highest potential, your how you can be most of service to humans and the human race, to the earth. You figure that shit out, man, you are like, you're playing this game on a whole other level. And yeah, man, it's on like motherfucking Donkey Kong, suckers. So I'm really working on changing my intent to being more loving, to understanding that my programming is not really who I am. I'm really trying to experience my highest self, the highest form of self. And to do that, I need to start changing my intent to be making more love based decisions. Because honestly, if you're like on the outside, it looks like you're Mother Teresa, but on the why, you're like Hitler, man, you're no better than Hitler. That's really how this shit works. So we really need to take some responsibility for the quality of our consciousness, because if you kind of look at things as a whole right now, like as a society as a whole, as a reflection of us, we really like live in this like pretty low quality of consciousness state. And it doesn't have to be like that. That's the best thing about it. We can take responsibility, take some ownership, have some courage to look at our fears, and like, dude, this whole place could shift, will shift. And that's because we're in this information age. We just started this information age. We're kind of in like the shitty part of it where we don't know what's up. But now we have the internet, and now that we're able to like be more authentic and show people courage to be authentic themselves, man, this place could really change pretty quickly, and like for the better. And we had like the possibilities are like mind blowing for show, man. Anyway, so yeah, I'm working on my intent. I'm working on changing myself. I'm working on being more authentic, feeling my feelings, and really taking a heart-centered approach at life. So, thanks everyone for listening. Sending so much love. Whoops. Have a great day.